Saturn Vue. Does anybody have a Saturn Vue and wonder why it's not maybe running properly and has hesitation to it, and lights keep coming on, reduced power lights? I believe I just found the problem. What happens is that these flexible joints, they get old and they start to fall apart, and because the exhaust is intact, so you have a big flexible joint here, because these exhausts are intact, when they fall apart, it's got nowhere to go except try to go out, which is out the back of the vehicle. And unfortunately, there's a catalytic converter that's going to stop it. So what happens is that all these little particles of these flexible joints here, the insides fall apart, and they you can see on top of here there's a whole bunch of little particles of these inner flexible joints. And what happens is that they get shoved up against the edge wall of the catalytic converter, and sometimes the vehicle performs well and sometimes the vehicle does not. And when it does not, it simply means that there's some blockage here. It's all up against the wall there, and it stops the exhaust flow, which creates a blockage, which creates a reduction of flow, and which makes and triggers everything else to go bad. And actually, if not taken care of, it can probably considerably damage the engine. So I've discovered the issue, and it's probably a big issue with a lot of these Saturns, because a lot of these Saturns apparently are having issues and nobody can really detect on what's going on. And well, who wants to replace this piece? This place here is about $600-700, so I can understand the reason why nobody researches into this particular item here. And they do a scan, and 9 times, probably 9.5 times out of 10, the catalytic converter shows up to be completely okay, along with this little wee mini converter. And in all fairness, it's not okay. It is okay, but there's just debris inside here, which stops the flow, which triggers your sensors, which creates your lights to come on and makes your engine run poorly. And so that's a great video for a lot of Saturn owners. It may solve a lot of their issues. And well, just a good tip. Okay, so keep it into mind. It's one of the first things that may want to be checked instead of the last things, as it's my last thing that I'm checking. And well, it looks like I just discovered the issue. Yep, the insides are falling apart and it's building up against that wall, stopping flow. So in my case here, I have another one of these, so I'm going to, but at the same time I'm going to clean this one up, and I'm going to, they sell these little wee joints here. They sell them. So this one here is finished. This one's finished. And I'm going to replace this one as well, just for giggle's sake, because I can't really tell what kind of shape it's in. I can't see that far down, and the flashlight doesn't show me a whole heck of a lot. So I'm going to replace them too, just for giggle's sake. I believe they're about, I believe this one here is about $40, and I believe this one here is about maybe $60-80. But like I say, that whole piece is very expensive. So I'll fix them 2 joints up there, and replace the oxygen sensor, the O2 sensor, and we'll be back in okay shape for next time. Well, thank you for watching.